Hey, hey, thank you for joining me again. If you are familiar with the video I put up tonight about the DM poised to make an appearance after spending time with the teacher, this is the follow-up because I said I would do a message from this card deck because when I was trying to get just one card from it as a takeaway for us from the last message, it was so many wanted to come out, so I knew it wanted to speak. So we're going to let the ancestors use these tools here to give us our messages that we need to hear. This is, I would say it's a love reading, but y'all know how I say that and then end up talking about all kinds of other stuff because really it's really all connected, don't you think? So thank you for joining me. September is the month of miracles. Every month I get a theme from my guides, so it's just kind of helped me stay on the path and stay intentional about what I'm doing and creating. So I want to share that with you, that it's the month of miraculous harvest. So just prepare and expect. That's all you have to do. Expect good things. Expect good things. Don't expect bad things. Expect the good things to come into your life. So because it's coming, it's happening. I hear excellent reports every day. I also hear reports that are not so good. People are going through some things, life be lifing. But what I do know is that our journey is sure, our steps are ordered, and God is faithful. Because as long as you are faithful and committed, and you are made in the image of God, you got it in you. So be faithful and committed to what you know you're supposed to be doing and what you need to do. If it is really hard to keep dealing with this love thing, then there's no harm, no foul, and you going with what resonates most with your heart. It doesn't mean you're a failure or a quitter. It doesn't mean that you won't get what you deserve. It just simply means that you're making another choice, and that's what's beautiful about the human, that we have the logic and the reasoning. Man can make choices. Animals move by instinct, which is actually, not a bad thing. But man can reason and think what they want. They can, oh, I'll do this. No, I'll do that instead because I've learned from this. And now I'm doing this. You know what I mean? So that's an honor and a privilege. So if you want to make a different choice, it's okay. Don't hold, in other words, be free. You're not supposed to be in peril or turmoil. The shadow can be very daunting, but when you really understand what it is, it's actually a welcoming agent or healing, and the perfect vehicle for it. So let's get some messages. Let's see what's going on. Divine masculine's heart to divine feminine, or vice versa. Oh well. Oh my. Oh. Let's take these three and start with that. That'll be enough. We need another one. We'll look at the bottom of the deck together. I'll put that right there. We'll look at the bottom of the deck together. We need one. But the first card is, oh, my beloved, you had to take a step back from this person. You guys had to put your focus on yourselves and take it off of one another. But your divine masculine wants you to know that though you are physically apart, spiritually you are always united, because when it comes to space and time, love transcends all that. And also, spending time apart or spending time alone has helped you both surrender. So I feel like you both surrendered to the journey, surrendered to this connection, and you are letting go of some old things before new things can come into your life. Something new is definitely entering your life. And that's a word. Let me write that down. You might want to make that an affirmation. Something new is entering my life. You put that in the chat and you amplify the message. It'll, that's that alchemy. You're writing it and you're making it real. So something new is entering my life. So I don't know what the old would be. Old belief systems. We'll clarify all these. We'll just work with this. This is what we'll do. And you have to focus on yourselves because both of you are letting go of old things. Okay? Because you both know that, look at that too. It could be a relationship. that they've been hanging on, making sacrifices in, or some relationship that, you know, because this could, Two of Cups could just be, it could even be family. And you needed to change your perspective because you turns out that spending time alone and placing your focus on yourself, you realize that you were actually sacrificing for something. This old thing had you sacrificing, you know. Yeah, King of Swords, and you really had to make a decision. You had to stand firm. You know, you had to really think this thing through. All right, because I believe you both made a decision, or you're making decisions that you want happiness. You want to be happy, right? Yeah, and getting rid of fear. You're no longer afraid, no longer bound. And look at that, letting go of the old, the fear, and this is also toxicity. Whatever the devil in reverse, that toxicity is over. That kind of toxicity. So taking a step back, spending some time alone. Somebody might have even, you know, like I said, gotten sober or something, made amends with their mother or a wife figure, got their money together, they're you know, getting their financial stability together. So getting rid of a poverty mindset, yeah, depression, guilt, just letting go of emotional baggage and burdens, you know. But this divine masculine and you, I feel like you are very, the Seven of Wands and Nine of Wands together, you have gone through the fire, You've gone through the fire with this person and with each other, and also with, you know, people you were dealing with. You know, like I said, that mother figure is strong. The mother is on top of the devil in reverse. So some of them, or you, broke away from, like I said, a family connection, a toxic mother bond, or, you know, just some issues with maternal figures or women in your life. Even that, you overcome that on both sides. So learning lessons on surrender. Bottom of the deck, Six of Swords. Yeah, letting go of people who don't really hold on to you. Leaving toxic situations behind. Leaving chaos behind. Leaving unrest, uneasiness. Leaving resentment. Leaving, you know, drama behind. Leaving the sadness and the cloudy days and the resentment behind. And going to a calmer place. Leaving a group of people behind. See those swords behind their back and two in the head, and just going towards two, from 6 swords to 2 swords. You know what I mean? 4 of y'all got to go. So maybe somebody got rid of 4 people and as many as 9 people with the 9 of Wands. Okay, got a Leo and a Sagittarius out here just saying enough is enough. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Enough of my sacrificing my time and my talent, my energy. I'm done. Right? So this could be across the board, even with a career. But, and you maybe take a little time off, take a little vacation, tell somebody I need about a week, or I need about a month, and I just got to figure out what I want to do. And you stepped away from it all. Yeah. And then decided, yeah, no, I'm going to invest in something else. So back to the relationship, I do feel like you both have been investing in yourselves, spending time, placing the focus on yourselves, investing in self-care, just love, and, you know, stability. Really big one about financial solvency, financial stability. You might have been repairing your credit, or, you know, not even worrying about credit. You know what I mean? You've been doing a lot of mental work surrounding a mindset. You're trying to get a mindset. You've been intentional about having a mindset of abundance, and it's paying off for you. Bottom of the deck, King of Cups. I know that's right. Doing what you feel, doing what you love, being emotionally stable, emotionally secure, emotionally mature. You have someone that is ready to invest in you, a water sign, King of Cups, who is filled with emotion. Their cup is filled with love and ready to invest in whatever you want to invest in. I just want to be with you. I just want to be where you are. Even though you're physically apart, you spiritually united. And so I'm just confirming messages. I'm confirming what you already know and feel. Let's continue with my Heal Her deck. Ooh, go get a medical checkup. Usually, you can actually literally, you need to make a doctor's appointment. You know who you are, but others of you, when I was making this card, when I was channeling the messages rather, this was my no stress card. You ain't got to worry, no stress, stress free. Don't worry about a thing. So, you know, Next one. Wow, duh, you got this. They will never take your power. That is the people that you had the Six of Swords. You know, back here you had to walk away from some people, and we're making sacrifices, like I said, in maybe a family connection or having for a mother or a wife or just maternal figures, women in general. I don't know, but those people that you walked away from, they'll never take your power. You are strong. You got this. So you're investing in yourselves, and with both of you, maybe the devil card in reverse represented the way you were with one another, not toxic, but just the passion, the attachment, the addiction, you know, to each other's energy. You know, it's very, you know, you can cut it with a knife, the sexual tension or like I said, the desire. Thank you. That's the word I'm looking for. The desire. So maybe that was that it got to be distracting. So you had to take a step back and spend some time alone. And, you know, that's why I say instead of placing your focus on one another, give to yourself. You know, you have to just find that balance. So, you know, you take in your power back. Whatever you were addicted to, whatever you were obsessing about with this person, whatever that was, you know it's, yes, there's strong desire, but you also know how to have temperance and, you know, balance. All right. Be strong. Justice is coming. Okay. And you've had to be strong with facing what you were dealing with. That Six of Swords is really speaking a lot. That's why King of Swords is out here, because you really had to make a decision to let the past go. Like I said, surrendering the old, let some folks go, let it go. But because they weren't treating you like they needed to treat you, they were trying to take your power. They tried, but they didn't. But the point is, justice is coming. You're going to get rewarded. Bottom of the deck, telling the truth. And that's what you had to do. Surrendering the old meant you saying your truth to someone, and they were like, oh, and you saw everything as you needed to see it, and you never looked back. So if you are about to do this, I would say don't look back. Do what you do and stand on it. Justice is coming, and part of your justice is telling the truth, as well as recognizing that you need good friends around you at this time. You need people that actually champion you, and one of them would be your beloved, who is saying that even though we are not together physically, I am with you, because our love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. That's an encouragement to say, I'll be back. I'm coming back. But let's get a card from the Healer deck. I didn't really know how this message was going to lay out. I just knew which cards I was going to use. So it's actually happening. We're actually creating this message together, your energy and what's floating around. But pay attention to the signs, especially because you are physically apart. Another one wants to come. Yeah, the entrapment card comes, like I said, a family. Somebody was having you, you know, controlling you. He has like a wand and she's on the bed, like almost like lifeless, listless. You know what I mean? Look at her. And then there's this creature, that man behind her, controlling her. 34. We're talking about what you just left behind. Let's read the energy that you just walked away from so that you can have this new beginning. But you're letting too many things in your environment control your life. It's time for a shift in personal power. You are encouraged to take responsibility for your life and choose new ways of thinking that create change. The reality is that for you to make the changes you want, need, and desire, you need a system, daily discipline, and motivation. As long as you blame outside influences for any circumstances in your life, you are powerless. It's the government. It's your abusive background. It's your interest rates and the bank's fault. But the system that many ultra-successful people use is they read books every day and listen to audios and go to as many seminars as they can, practice recognizing others' achievements, and form relationships with like-minded people. You need good friends around you at this time, right? So let's go to when it says the reality is for you to make the changes you want. You have to have a system, daily discipline. So this is almost like he has a spell on her of procrastinating. She's just laying there, entrapment. Something's keeping you from moving forward. And that's what was happening in the past. You couldn't move forward. And you were ignoring the signs, because they're saying pay attention to the signs, all right? Many of you are very, very wise. You just had to trust yourself. You just had to move on what you felt, right? But it says don't blame any outside influences. Total responsibility. Take responsibility. So it's nobody's fault. That's probably another reason why you had to spend some time alone, because after you went through the separation, or and those of you who are about to do this, you're going to take some time alone, and then there's going to come to a point where you just forgive and just let it all go, really, really let it go. And you just don't blame anybody for anything. You just want to be free, because you realize that holding anything at all hinders you and bogs you down. So that's good. That's a good message. This is what we're leaving behind. You not paying attention to the signs. So because you're seeing the signs, recognizing the signs, and acting on the signs, and believing. And entrapment. You're no longer entrapped by anything. Devil card, like we had the devil in reverse. So I think that is all. We need to just get an oracle, something for you to grow on as we get out of chump. And I appreciate you guys listening. Actually, let's just get an affirmation. Let's get an affirmation. Oh, no. Okay. I'm flexible. That's a message for somebody. Be flexible. I'm flexible. I am flexible. We're going to get a message from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. It's all these beautiful landscapes. She gets messages from nature, and it's quite compelling. All right, we got the card about purity. Oh, man, I've been hearing about purity for a week now. Purity. Look at that beautiful animal. All right. It's almost like a perspective change. We did have the hangman show up in this message. So it's about looking at things differently, looking at things better. So it says, before the first snow, the earth is dark and cold. Fallen trees from autumn storms lay haphazardly atop the decaying leaves that cover the forest floor. However, when the first snow arrives, the darkness and decomposing soil are replaced by a purity that is light and bright. In the sunshine, the individual snowflakes atop the snowdrifts sparkle with crystalline light. Harsh sounds are muffled. Sharp corners and rugged edges are muted. Everything feels fresh and new. Debris seemingly disappears beneath the pristine white landscape. Softly falling snow illuminates the environment in a diffusion of swirling forms. At night, in the light of the full moon, the first snow is glowing and serenely silent, turning everything into an enchanted fairy tale realm. In some mystical traditions, descending snow symbolizes the transmission of knowledge from a higher plane, such as the heavens, to the lower planes, the earth, thus bringing purity to the earth. It's a beautiful beginning message. So the sacred landscape wants you to know, because it's a message about the first falling snow covering everything, and then you don't see any debris, you don't see any other color, you just see this white blanket of snow and everything is pure, right? So no matter what has happened in the past, let go of the old, so something new. So no matter what happens in the past, what has happened in the past, everything can be fresh and new again. So part of the message with the surrender card is let go of what happened in the past with the both of you. See yourselves through pure eyes. See yourselves with eyes of purity and not whatever happened. It's over. Cover it with a blanket of snow. Something about winter or autumn is very significant, but cold or cool weather is very significant to you. So back to the book, it says, the purity of your soul is shining through everything that you encounter. You are entering into a period of grace. Simply open your heart and know that the best is yet to be. The past does not need to equal the future. Your future can and will be shimmering, sparkling, and bright. Old limiting patterns are dropping away. Recurring challenges are releasing. This is a time of redemption, forgiveness, and holy healing. Beautiful. Something new is entering your life. and it looks brand new. And it's making all things new. There's a new start with this connection. Wow. All right, you guys, I'll leave it right there. If you'd like to work with me, TheDivineMaverick.com is my website. I'm running some special offerings this month, the month of miraculous harvest, by video or by a live phone call. We're going to talk about this miracle or these miracles that are headed for you. We're going to talk about what you are releasing or what you need to let go of. And we're going to talk about what you need to do and say in order for you to stay in alignment with the energies of the autumn equinox and what's happening and coming towards you. So if that is something that you're interested in, oh, I hope y'all can't hear my stomach growling. Oh, oh well. Anyway, somebody needs to eat. But anyway, and that wasn't for me. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. My guys, I don't eat when I channel because it's I don't know, it affects my energy, but I will when I'm done. Anyhow, if you want to work with me, I want to work with you. How about that? Go to my website, TheDivineMaverick.com. Until we meet again, guys, take care of yourselves and don't you dare dim your light. Later.